Pisces, welcome to your mid-January 2022 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. This deck is the Cosmic Slumber deck, if you're curious. Oh my god, I'm getting that a lot. Certain cards have been getting over and over and over again. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the heart of the matter is the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles can be a card of a message that has to do with money, or even a card of the student. It can also be a small sum of money that you receive. I would also say that maybe there is some kind of relationship with someone that you have started, or you're interested in somebody that's an earth sign. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Also, if you have just started a new business, or you're hearing a message about a new job, that could possibly be the case. In the past position, we have the Seven of Wands, called Torches. And I've been getting this card over and over again. This is a card to me of standing your ground and kind of like in that defensive posture. Let me see how they show. Yeah, you see this guy and he's holding up a wand, and it's like they're all flying in the air probably towards him, and he's kind of holding his to try to fend off the attack. And ultimately, to me, this is like people's attack on your talent, your creativity. I would even say your essence. And why do people do that? It's because they really think that you're incompetent or you're no good or something like that. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, a lot of times it's to keep you in that defensive posture, because then you're off kilter. You're not in your power. Because you know how they say the best defense is a good offense? Some people use that because they feel, for whatever reason, they feel like, because of their lack of self-esteem, they feel like not good about themselves. And sometimes other people's excellence triggers someone else's shame about themselves. That's not your problem. Like if you're in the workplace and someone is like that, a coworker, that's not your problem, but you're very empathic, so you may inadvertently have this on an energetic level, have this thing where you feel responsible for somebody else's insecurities or something like that, and then you play small, those kinds of things. And there's always like that kind of sense of guilt, like, am I allowed to shine? Can I be good enough? And that self-sacrificial quality that you have to work with. At the higher level, the spiritual lesson in this is the King of Torches, King of Wands, and this is about stepping into your own power, owning your power, not feeling that you are wrong for wanting to have freedom, wanting to do things your own way, wanting to be treated like you are a person worthy of respect. Or if you're in a type of job where you had hoped to be in like a managerial position, that you have deserved it, that you have earned this right, that you deserve it, that it's not asking too much to expect it. So the Princess of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, can simply be that you are maybe you're talking to a new employer, um, about, because you have those plans of maybe switching jobs and things like that. And I feel it's because of dissatisfaction from what you've been dealing with. You don't feel like you're being treated properly, and you're ready to do something about that. What crosses you is the Four of Cups. So don't allow any malaise to paralyze you and keep you from this progress, because you may have kind of made up your mind that you were going to do something, but there's a part of you that is lagging. There's a part of you that might kind of change at the last minute. Don't do that to yourself. Follow through on what you feel is the right thing regarding the situation, because you might find that if you don't do something when you really feel called to do it, and I feel like you may have even put things in motion so far or already, but if you don't do that, then you have more of the same. So you have to be the one willing to initiate, because otherwise it may not go the way that you had hoped it would go. What is coming in is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a card of kind of, you see the person is in this kind of waiting mode, wait and see approach. And this is because when we look at Pentacles, we're looking at earth energy. So if you have started a relationship with an earth sign, let's say, the earth is about tangibility factor, and it's about energy exchange. Well, we don't have to talk about exchange, but energy, what's the term, like investment, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. So for instance, let's say you started a business and you have, maybe you've put out the word to your friends and family, you have done other things to promote yourself, you've set up an online store if that's appropriate, and you're waiting for some kind of tangibility factor, meaning a profit. Putting in money, but you want the money back. You want to feel like the energy that you're putting into something is going to pay off. But there's a waiting period, and I think that's what the 7 represents. It represents this kind of, it's kind of like a spiritual number, because it's really about that bridge between the intuition or the upper chakras and the lower chakras that are where the manifestation occurs on the physical level. And the same thing with relationships. There has to be this sense of, I'm putting in energy into this, and I'm not talking about financial energy, because the Pentacles can relate to money, and that's one of the things that it definitely is about. But in relationships, the energy is more about that you're showing the other person that you care, that you want to be there. And that can involve that you're, trying to plan things for the two of you to do, or that you're open to communication. But what if it's a one-way street and you've started a relationship with somebody and they don't want you to call them, they want you to text them, and then they text you whenever they feel like it, but it can be, you feel like you're almost an afterthought. Then you have to really take that under consideration, whatever it is that you're dealing with, and not just kind of assume that it's going to just get better on its own. And so, but also by the same token, that you're not going to throw in the towel too early either. The outcome, the Two of Pentacles, and this is, you can see in this particular deck, they're going back to that Rider-Waite juggling situation. So twos are always about duality, and it can be obviously literally two things that you have on your plate. So you have a lot on your plate, perhaps. Sometimes this can indicate that you are having to make a choice between two jobs. Maybe you have gotten word about one job and you still are employed somewhere else, and you have to decide, are you going to take this new job? The Seven of Pentacles may simply be that you have not really acknowledged that you have put in the energy somewhere and you're not getting that back. Somebody isn't willing to give you your props, maybe. Maybe they just can't, and that could be totally within their own psyche, that's not something that they're capable of doing. It doesn't have to be anything that is wrong with you. This can also be two relationships. So maybe you're with a fire sign as well that is not respectful of you. Sag is the fire sign that's a mutable sign that forms a square to you that you might find irresistible. And the other fire signs are Leo and Aries. Now, with the Two of Pentacles, this can be an offer, a job offer overseas. So you might be saying, should I accept the one that's here, or should I accept the other one? Jupiter is in Pisces now. So Jupiter can be about long distance travel. So that might give you a hint on what you are more likely to accept and what you might be more in the mood for at this time in your life. Okay, Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope that you resonated with this. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.